Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to use the BRTC library and the database Proquest on the BRTC library to find scholarly journal articles, journals that you'll use a lot for your assignments in class, your major assignments. We have the annotated bibliography for week 2 and the argument essay for week 3, which we'll be using a lot of the databases, like I said, Proquest specifically, to find source material for those assignments. So on your Moodle page, what you'll want to do is go to the very top where it says library, and you'll see several selections there. We're going to go down, scroll down to databases, and you'll see Proquest Central there with the selection of articles. And you should also have, if once you click on Proquest Central and it asks for a username and password, you'll see those right here. Username and password, big chalk. You can copy and paste both those if it asks for that material, if it asks for that information once you click on Proquest. And it might, especially when you're accessing this stuff at home. So we'll go ahead and click on Proquest Central, and it brings us to the BRTC Proquest page from the BRTC library. And like I said, we're going to be looking for scholarly journals. So as you see here, you have several selections right above the search bar. Scholarly journals, books, videos and audio, dissertations and theses. Like I said, we're going to be using, for the most part, a lot of scholarly journals and some peer-reviewed material as well. So we'll go ahead and click on scholarly journals right here. So it's going to be searching whenever we type something in here into the search bar. It's going to be searching specifically for scholarly journals. And we'll go ahead down here right below the search bar, you'll see full text. We want to go ahead and click on full text. So whatever we're searching for, it's going to be searching for full text articles. It's not just going to give us short little abstracts or just a few sentences of stuff that we can't use for good solid research. It's going to give us the full meat, the full text of the whatever we're looking for. And we can also do peer reviewed. We're not going to necessarily look at that right now, but we'll probably do at least one peer reviewed source for your argument essay. But for right now, we're just going to look for full text. And then in the search bar, whatever topic you might be researching for your major assignments, you'll go ahead and type in a keyword there. So we are going to be looking for example, right now we're going to go ahead and look in concussions in sports, for example. And we have several different, as you saw before we typed in sports, there were several different selections and athletes, and it actually brought that up, concussions in sports. And we have, let's see, looks like we have 635 results. So we can scroll down and see what we might want to work with, kind of look through. And if we want to narrow it down up here, in sports, we can do football players, and that might even narrow our search results down even more. We have 635 results over here. So if we do football players, it did narrow it down. Looks like we have 100. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read that all right. It did narrow us down from 11,635 results to 5,000. I'm sorry, I didn't have the left part of the screen open all the way. But yes, it did narrow our results down to 5,175 results. And that's definitely a bit lower, but we probably want to go ahead and lower it even more, just so we're not working with so many results there. So if we scroll down, we have scholarly journals, of course, full text. So let's go ahead and look at the publication date. we're pretty much looking at all ranges from whenever when we first typed in scholarly journals and did our search. So let's start with just the last 10 years, and that's going to bring down our results significantly so we don't have so much to wade through. We have 4,000 still, so that's still quite a bit. Let's just go ahead and do the last 12 months to have the most relevant, up-to-date results, which is a good practice to do when you're researching. And look here, we got a lot. We have 219 results, so a lot less to work with, and we're going to have, with just the last 12 months worth of material, we're going to have a lot more to work with, a lot more effective source material to work with as we're for our results, for what we're looking for our topic. And we can just scroll down and kind of look through the titles and look through the information here to see what we might want to work with. And again, we clicked on full text, so there should be a full text article. It's not just going to give us the abstract. It should give us the full text right here. We can look through the abstract up here. Read the abstract right under here, right up here at the top, to see if this would be a good source that we would want to work with, just to get an idea of it. And then we can go through and read through the full text. And it might be a little difficult to read it like this, so you can always, and it would probably be a good idea to do this anyway for if you do decide to incorporate this into your essay, into your major assignment. Over here on the left, you can click on the full text PDF, and it's going to actually bring it up like it would be when it was published. And that way, scroll down over here, and then over on this bar, scroll down, and it'll have page numbers and all that good stuff, which will be important again when you're wanting to incorporate your if you were wanting to incorporate this source into one of your assignments, you'll have page numbers. If you wanted to paraphrase or summarize a section of this source, you have page numbers, all that good stuff. You have of course, the title and the authors of the source, and of course, right up here at the top is that information too: the title of the source, the authors of that material, and all that good stuff. When it was published, July 2022. And as I mentioned in the readings this week, you will have, it's a good idea to have a working bibliography to keep track of your sources. Over here, if you look on the right-hand side, upper right-hand side, you can download the PDF where it will download. It came up over here at the bottom. You can open it. You have the source right here. Then you just download it. And you can download it to your computer if you want to, your own computer. That way you'll have track of the source. That'd be a good idea, just so you don't have so many tabs open and all that good stuff. Definitely want to keep track of all your sources. You can also, over here, you can email it to yourself. Click on that, and you'll be able to email it to yourself. And again, you have all the information up here that you need for when you cite that material for your works cited page. Also in between where it says download PDF and email, if you need help with citations, that's there for you right there. So yeah, Proquest, we're gonna, especially people that are just starting researching, really doing responsible researching for the first time. Proquest is one of the best resources that we have. We'll be using it a lot for the class, and you'll see as you do it, it's one of the more efficient ways to do research.